You will now watch Yah Mans and them live.
So the show is called The Ultimatum. Basically, it's on Netflix. It's very toxic, but like alluring show. Like you find yourself like, damn, like these are some crazy people.
Oh wait, is this a show where like people are engaged and like they got to figure out like
They're not engaged.
So they're not engaged,
or
but
they're like trying to figure out whether they're gonna get engaged or not.
So like so there's obviously there's a couple. One person in the couple puts the other couple on the show as an ultimatum, like, hey, I want to be married. If you don't marry me,
then we're done.
Then we're done.
Okay.
But the premise of the show is like, okay, you bring that ultimatum on the show. We're going to randomize each other, like randomize each couple. Swap each other.
Oh, so you could potentially end up with somebody else.
Yes.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that about the show.
Yeah, that element is scary.
So I think it was about 6 couples.
Why you ain't watching?
Y'all remember that show, Wife Swap? That used to come on.
Yo, random. Did y'all ever see the Dave Chappelle wife swap?
Yes, hilarious.
So there's 6 couples, meaning there's 12 individuals there. Like he said, one person in that couple delivered the ultimatum. They're on the show as an experiment to see if they really want to get married. You know, so everybody's dating everybody to see who they want to spend the next 3 weeks with. All right. So imagine you go with your girl. You're going to be for the first 3 weeks. You're going to be with somebody else that you pick, but they have to okay it too.
Or you may end up not being with anybody.
Wait. So you could be alone?
I didn't see that.
So the thing
it seemed like you got to be matched. Let me finish though. Let me finish the whole thing.
You were doing a great job.
For the first 3 weeks, you're going to be with somebody else. All right. Trial marriage. And then the last 3 weeks, you're gonna be with your
the person you came with,
and you're supposed to decide after that: do you want to be engaged and continue on, or no?
So there were situations, right, in the show where like one of the couples, the guy, I think he brought his girl on the show because he wanted to have kids, and basically his girl was like, "Yo, I don't want to have kids," and she ended up like. It was a situation where a guy proposed to her, like a new guy proposed to her, or no, he picked her as a couple to be in a trial thing, and the guy who she came with originally ended up proposing to her
because he felt
like he was gonna lose her.
He felt the pressure.
Yeah,
that nigga.
He was like,
cold feet, fast.
But like when you see
he delivered the ultimatum too.
You said cold feet?
Yeah.
Warm feet. ran to go get that.
When I saw that shit, I'm like, yo, some of these people do not need to be together. Like, how you gonna propose to somebody because
you see somebody else applying pressure and you scared now.
But you know that's how a lot of marriages. That's what happens. They get pressured into getting married.
Yeah.
Or
he literally felt threatened. He was like, yo, if she walks away with this guy, I'm done.
Yeah,
like it's gonna be a problem.
That don't sound like.
And he was gonna. He really wanted kids. So a kids like if one partner doesn't want to have kids and the other one wants to, that's a big big situation. Like I don't think anybody can get married under those circumstances. Yeah. So
I don't think her problem was ever having kids. I think her problem was having kids with him.
Yeah,
because she was talking to the other guy.
Yeah,
that picked her and. He basically said, "I want her. I'm gonna make her feel comfortable and show her the ropes to having a family and the beautiful side of it." And she said, "I'm open for that."
Oh, you saw it?
So they just don't belong together.
Yeah,
you're right.
Through communication, she realized, like, oh, it's not that I don't want to have kids. It's just that he doesn't. He's an entrepreneur. Her significant other is an entrepreneur, and she don't want to be left by herself handling the kids and all that. She want a partner.
Oh, so she has an issue that can't really be solved because it doesn't really seem like he's gonna change his career path for this woman. So,
but hold on, in all actuality, because I let you talk this whole time. Let me get a word in. Let me get a word in.
The thing is,
let me get a word in edgewise. I just have a question.
It's a difference.
So you just gonna talk loud?
There's a difference of communication between the significant other and Kobe, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Cody or Kobe?
Kobe.
Kobe was more open and like.
Oh, we're going by names now, huh?
And embraced,
you could tell somebody really likes the show.
With him, he was more like, "Yo, we having kids."
Oh, that's not
like he wasn't really inviting based off of the.
That don't sound like love on his And that kind of just sounds like a false sense of security. Like, I don't want to lose this woman because they probably been together for a minute or whatever. And it's like, I'm scared to lose you. So like, let me give you this ring because I'm scared.
But you know what makes it worse is that she said yes.
She said yes?
I saw that middle finger shake. Go ahead.
Was that me?
No way.
I scratched my nose.
Nah,
Okay, Kyrie Irving.
it was about how he explained it is like they was ready to get married. It was just that it was the kid.
Yeah,
thing.
he said that was the only thing.
Yeah, that was the only
Sound
thing.
like it.
So his explanation was, you know what? I'd rather have her than kids. I don't want to lose her over not having kids. So he decides to propose.
Well, I mean,
So he basically said, "Fuck them."
Yeah, basically.
I mean, if they're gonna be happy, sans the kids, like, I guess, but like something there don't sound right.
That's more, nigga.
Take the floor, shake.
Shut.
That sounds like more like jealousy instead of like them actually being in love, because he's trying to just stop somebody else from being with somebody he thinks is destined for him.
Exactly.
So that's more obsessive than anything.
Yep. Honestly, in my opinion, if you have to leave something up to an ultimatum, it's never the choice that you really want to make. And I believe that. Like, I've been given ultimatums before to be in a relationship, like, oh, either you be with me or you'll, like, I'm out. And I folded before and been like, all right, like, let's just try it out. And it never works out. Because it's never your true choice. It's never what you really want to do. You don't come from that place of like, I want to do this. So
hold on.
Some people need a little pushing sometimes.
Wait, Creative Myth says,
so?
have Section 2 recommend a song of his choice, I guess, for men scared to lose their woman.
yo, Creative Myth, I fuck with you in the chat, man.
This is some good questions.
You out here putting, what's the song you got that you recommend to some scared?
Right, I mean, yeah. I mean, come see me tonight is that, like, yo, I'm scared to lose you. Please come see me so we can speak. Like, speak. Hey, when I, in all honesty, when I wrote that, like, when I'm telling this girl to come see me, I'm saying, like, please, I made a mistake. And we need to speak because I don't want to lose you. Like, that's
listen, that's the link to the song right there in the chat, y'all. Tune in.
There you
Section
go.
2.
Big Joe says people. Oh, never mind, it's gone.
So what would y'all do if your spouse put you on that show? Like, would you take it seriously and like?
No.
I'm not going on that show.
No, but
Yeah,
let's just say you pretty much are gonna go on the show.
For what?
She's saying.
I mean, you have to agree to it, right?
Yeah, so you have to agree to it.
No, I'm not saying you have to.
Yeah.
I'm saying your partner has to agree to
Yeah,
it.
but let's say you agree to it and you say, okay, whatever, I'm gonna go on the show. Would you take it serious? Like, would you like? Really
If we exhausted all our options, and that was a last resort, okay.
As far as what? As far as
If we did talking it out, if we did counseling, if we
That's a crazy last resort.
counseling is the last resort, though.
You know,
Well, I'm
listen,
asking this though.
You're basically saying I'm going on this show to date someone else to see if I really want to be.
That's
with
crazy.
You.
That's crazy.
But I'm asking you, if you was to go on a show, would you take it seriously, or would you just be like, yo, like whatever, I'm just coast through this shit? And
Is she taking it serious?
yeah.
Well,
I'm
I'm just
asking,
gonna
would
wait.
you?
I'm just gonna wait on the side while let's see if she want to marry me or not.
I'll go on the show just to tell the nigga you can have her.
So how far would you? So that's it.
That's it. I'll go on the show to be like, she's all yours.
So
brother.
would you date another girl on that show?
I'm out.
Oh damn!
I'm out.
Abrupt exit.
Have fun with
Drew is not out. If he sees Shorty that's fire, he gonna be like, all right.
Yo, stop cutting me off, bro.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Nigga, what's up?
What you trying to do, bro?
Nothing.
Yo, someone read the comments,
You
bro.
get another Oscar slap, bro.
I thought you was gonna bring that up. Nah, if I was on that show, I'm having a great time.
You dating around, you see.
Hell yeah, because off jump, I'm gonna say, listen. First off, I don't respond well to ultimatums. It's like you trying to tell me what to do. So automatically, I'm gonna go against whatever you want. Even if it's just like
You just defiant. Like,
I don't like nobody telling me what to do either.
I don't
That
know-
shit
I
really
don't-
bothers me,
I just
yo.
want to bring up this last point. I don't know if y'all noticed. At one point, what was that?
Go ahead.
That was you. At one point, there was two people left who didn't necessarily choose each other.
Yeah.
It was
Kobe and April.
Kobe and April.
Yeah.
So they ended up going into their trial marriage, but they didn't choose each other.
Yeah.
Right. So they were living together and just experiencing.
But they was in the streets though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, that was what
Now-
we was talking about.
Yes.
I don't know if you realize how different the takes were when they showed her getting caught being out in the streets and him being caught being out in the streets. But my thing was
What you mean being out in the streets?
they were basically, because they weren't getting what they needed through their experience. They decided that they could just openly date. Open relationship.
They didn't
okay.
They didn't mutually accept each other. They wasn't their first.
They were
pick.
friend zones.
There was
Oh.
So there was
okay,
so since
There
that
was the
happened, there was
last-
an option for them to
And
go
both of them
out.
were the
Nah, there was not. It wasn't an option.
it wasn't an option.
Apparently, you're supposed to be confined within the experiment, right?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, your partner is, and I think is in all fairness that they went out to go openly date.
That's a fact.
But see, this is my problem.
That's a
Both of
fact.
them were the ones who gave the ultimatum. You played your hand.
So
and
I'm just gonna
hold
sit
on.
by while my.
I'm not
Exactly.
saying you got to sit by. You
I'ma
played
do?
your hand and lost. You played your hand and lost. Did you not? You were the ones
Nah.
that gave the ultimate. You were the ones that gave the ultimatum. It'd be different if they weren't the ones that gave the ultimatum. Like, all right, like I'm really here for no fucking reason. But they were the ones who said, you either do this or you marry me. And now you look stupid because nobody picked you. So,
But now they're not getting nothing from the experience.
Exactly.
but whose fault is that you brought the person on the show?
The point of the project was to see, like, it's testing how I feel about you. Like, if after dating somebody else, do I still feel the same way about you?
But shouldn't that say something if you went rounds and you couldn't match with somebody that maybe you still either really love the person
But that's
or
a
you just
selected pool.
maybe there's
They
something
didn't.
really wrong with
No,
you.
that's a
No.
selected
But that
pool of
could-
But other people found people.
That could
Your partner found somebody else.
Right,
What
but
a-
that's
remember-
still a
that
selected
could-
pool of people.
One of the partners.
bro, that
Hold
shit
on.
talk,
One of the
bro, that
I
shit
watched the
talk.
show. One of the partners.
You didn't do your homework.
Shut the fuck. Nah, listen. One of the partners was about to have a mate, but the boyfriend proposed. He cockblocked.
He did.
So that's not even fair.
Yeah,
he
but-
a boyfriend. He cockblocked.
He cockblocked. Nigga was like,
You
yo,
cockblock on your own girl.
but it's funny how it's funny how the dude had an opinion about the proposal. Like, he ain't trying to hate, but he like, yo, like, how you gonna just propose after the other dude proposed? Like, that's bad whack.
Yeah, but his girl looked like a foot, so I don't even know why he.
His girl looked like a what?
Yo, and this is
A
Wait,
foot?
I'm sorry,
this is another
what?
thing.
You mad?
Hold on.
Wait,
Wait.
You
Let me-
said
Wait,
she
what
looked
you-
like a foot?
Yeah, her chin was just, you know them soles
I'm
you
not
put
saying
in.
nothing.
You
That's
know them
him.
soles. that
Oh,
you-
she like a sandal.
Oh, you talking about the first one who got proposed to?
the one that when they
I
was.
felt like nobody wanted her. That's
No,
what
they
I
did.
said.
Exactly.
Hold
She
on,
would
this-
have she would have been by herself.
So she looked like a sandal.
Yes, she look like chocolate.
She looked like,
She looked like a Spanish sandal.
So let me tell you, she was trying to get the experience too, right? And then Map, like the dude Kobe was like, "Yo, like I'm not. This is something that's gonna happen real quick, but I'm not attracted to you." And she got so mad, and it's like, yo, I don't see that he did anything wrong. Like he literally told her, like, listen, I'm not trying to waste any time. We got too much other people going on. I'm not attracted to you. And she still from the beginning all the way to the end to the reunion was like, oh, I don't like how you said that to me. Da da da. Like,
And
Nah,
he was
she
straight up.
changed
He was-
it. She changed it to like, yo, you said I'm unattractive. He didn't say that. He didn't say that at all. He said I'm not attractive. to you.
she's not
She
attractive
heard-
looking.
Wait, talk about creative methods or some shit. Ultimatum. Would Section 2 give up music for love, for the love of his life?
That's a good question.
World's watching.
What are there like any other stipulations?
No
that we
questions. You
can,
just got to answer. It's the love of your life,
or the
or-
love of your life.
or your
True. Is the love
or
of your life
or your
the love
golden
of your
or your
life?
golden heart. What you gonna take?
Stay with the music, brother.
Yeah, I think. All right, actually, no. Yeah, I'm staying with the music because a girl that really loved me wouldn't make me do that.
And I don't
He
think
didn't
she.
say that.
Nah,
He
you
said
never
love
know.
her.
I don't think the girl would want you to be the person you are without music,
I mean,
right? How much does music mean to you?
damn near everything.
There
So
you
it's
go.
like, Yeah,
You don't sacrifice a part of yourself. You don't.
That's
do it.
not.
Facts.
That's not love. That's some other.
Get out of here. with
Section
that
2 said,
crazy-
"Me a gallus." What do you mean?
You know what's
Are you
funny?
Jamaican?
No.
Guyanese and Puerto Rican.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this: if they had a season 2,
Got to ask you
I'm
questions
watching
about
it.
that.
About
that's what
what?
I'm
How
gonna
did
say.
them 2
I'ma say this.
allies clash together?
Say it louder.
I'll watch it too. It's interesting.
Honestly,
It's
I
messy.
gotta go back and watch now. I'm kind of intrigued.
Yeah, it's toxic.
So
So
now-
Yo,
Netflix, if you
Ultimatum,
didn't
send
know.
that check to your mans in them live.
That's a
I
fact.
also noticed this.
I want 10%.
A lot of the dudes said they wasn't ready to be married because of financial reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then one of the dudes was like, "Nah, it was kind of BS. It was just." I don't want to marry you.
But here's
said that?
But here's the
Yeah.
thing.
Dog.
How do you like say, yeah, I want to be engaged to this person in 3 weeks?
good question. I think it's
show.
Because
we
they
know
all
how
they
Austin
all were
feels about-
together for 2 years plus.
no.
But no,
Not-
he's
not-
talking about, he's
saying,
talking
like,
about
the
the
new
new
person.
The new person, like, they
when you
wasn't-
dating around.
It's not like they all knew each other and then it was like, oh,
None,
let's
none
see
of
what
them
this
went
is.
through though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they all.
None of them went through.
They ended up marrying, except for the two, Ray and Jake, but they separated.
Now,
They didn't go on a trip.
now listen, it would have been real interesting if they would have brought exes into the situation. That show would have been the
They'll probably say that for season 2.
ladies. Where's my
We're giving
camera?
them
Where my
way
camera?
too
At?
content.
Where
too
my
much
camera at?
content.
Netflix, season 2,
Well, they,
Ultimatum. I just came up with your concept.
Hold
all
on.
right,
Do
I
y'all-
need a check.
That is beyond
Do
messy.
y'all-
I
Oh my God.
need a check.
Do
Okay,
y'all- do
we
y'all-
are, stop.
Go slap them.
Please do. That shit.
Every time I
need
want to talk, you
A
talk.
check. All right,
Shit, man.
for me and your man's in them, except Gus, because he don't know how to act.
I'm all for
Austin Felix, Below Balat, Kyrie Class, and the newest member, Section 2. Gus, figure that
Yo,
shit out.
Section,
Nigga
you
said
can have
below
Gus's
below.
cut.
Yo, section 2 don't look like he look at all that space. Yo,
Damn, bro, I just caught that.
I just
he
want
look like
y'all.
you scared of shake.
I just want y'all a quick
That's
opinion.
my
real
guy.
quick.
That's my guy
I
right
want y'all
there.
a quick opinion. I hear a lot. I think on the show they were saying like when you want to marry somebody, it's just an automatic thing. Like you could be with somebody, you could love them, right, and you won't have that same urge as you possibly meeting somebody else and say, "Oh, I want to marry this chick."
mm-hmm.
Do y'all think that's possible? No, yes. Like, should I rephrase the question?
Like you talking about love at first sight
Nah, not love.
or marriage at first
Another
see?
show.
Not. It's not.
The
it's,
Love Is Blind. Did you watch?
I
it's,
did watch Love Is Blind.
Love is
Yeah,
Blind.
yeah.
I watched.
Yeah, this was like a.
Don't judge me, guys.
This was like a new
It's really good
series
shows.
following Love Is Blind, which is also Nick Lachey and what's his wife's
And
name?
Yeah,
his
they,
wife,
and
yeah.
I don't know his wife's name.
Fuck.
It's
Vanessa?
alright.
Is it
Vanessa Lachey. Let's go with that.
Let's go with that.
Apologies to Mrs. Lachey.
Mrs.
if we
Lachey.
are,
I'm
She's
sorry.
definitely watching him.
Talking about the Lachey family,
The Lachey family.
the Lacheys.
The
There we go.
Yeah,
Lachey.
so they hosted the first show. The 1st
Mhm.
show was Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
You basically date someone without
Sight
seeing
unseen.
them.
Yeah.
Without seeing them until you get to a point where it's say, I want to be engaged to you. And then you're with them, you go on a vacation, you live real life. I think it's in a matter of 7 or 8 weeks or something like
Yeah.
that. And then at the end of that term, you decide if you want to actually go through with marriage. That was weird. That was a
That
weird
show
show.
was crazy.
That one I felt was a little bit more unrealistic. The Ultimatum made me feel. There were certain parts of our Ultimatum that felt more realistic, like people's human traits, like jealousy and things of that nature. I felt like it was way more realistic, and like people could be in these situations. Like the dude Randall, his girl.
Kyrie
Got-
2.0, by the way.
Dude, that's definitely
That's
not
a
me.
fact.
Hold on, shut the
Kyrie
fuck up.
2.0,
Shut
by
up.
the
Soon
way.
as
Shut
I
up.
seen
Shut
him,
up.
I was like, yo, this
Shut up.
Kyrie.
Shut up.
He,
Shut the
he
fuck-
talked like Kyrie and everything.
That's a fact.
All right.
She was like, I don't want to talk about it. Why not? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Why you don't want to talk about it? I don't want to talk about my boyfriend. Why not? You need to hear this. You need to hear it.
Yo, he was mad calm trying. Yo, she was a firecracker. His girl is a
Bro,
firecracker.
one of the things that felt realistic was she was mad that he was having a time in his life on the show, messing with the other chick. Randall was messing with the white chick, and his current girl that brought him on the show. She was like, I can't believe he's out here doing this. She confronted him. She was like, oh, you really serious about this? He's like, what do you want me to do? Stand in the corner? Like
She
and
got jealous.
She
real fast.
she got real jealous, and then had spite sex with The dude,
Spite sex?
the dude that she was that she matched with.
Yeah.
Oh, she had spiteful sex.
Yes.
Yeah, she was mad at him that
This
night.
is-
Because she was mad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a hoe.
She was like, if
For
everybody,
sure.
if everybody
There you
else
go.
is having fun, why not
Listen,
we have fun? Nigga was
There's no such thing
Nigga said,
as
"What?"
revenge sex. You going out there, throwing out your goods to the wolves, you're a hoe. All right?
Section 2, you agree?
I don't know about that one.
You gonna fuck somebody else to hurt me? How that hurt me?
I mean,
if that's your girl, you
yeah,
love her. That shit gonna hurt.
You're not gonna care.
Hell
That
yeah.
shit gonna
You're not
hurt.
gonna care.
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you something.
I ain't gonna
If
show
somebody
it.
else,
Wait,
listen,
hold on.
if somebody,
I ain't gonna show it over
if
in the car,
somebody
I'm crying.
somebody else can have her, she was never mine.
Okay, Future Junior.
My thing is, no, let me put it to you this way. How did you have your top selection that quick to who you was gonna fuck?
It was a match in this show.
Wait, so
I'm
you telling me
I'm
you
just
won't
saying,
feel
I'm
no
just
type
saying,
of way?
I'm just saying in general, you got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He must have been doing something for you in order to get in that position.
So you won't feel no type of way.
If he was able
If you cheated first and your girl retaliated by cheating on you with somebody else, you ain't gonna feel no type of way.
two wrongs don't make a right, my brother.
Are you
So
gonna
are you
feel
gonna be
some
hurt?
type of way?
And it don't make a left
This
either.
nigga gonna cry in the car too.
Yo,
I ain't go. No,
nah,
look.
come on,
You
man.
crying?
All right. At the end of the day, will it bother me? Yes.
With a
It will
boombox.
bother me. Yes.
Crying with a boombox.
But at the end of the,
Bumping
day,
some section 2.
at the end of the day, she went from wifey to streetwalker. And she has nothing to do with me
I
anymore.
mean, listen, she will get demoted, but nigga, I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be hurt.
Hey,
Like I told you, my darkest secret.
Or what's your darkest? Never mind.
I don't know if we want to know that.
yeah, don't
no,
make a big
All
up.
right.
I was
so,
born here. You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go on, call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.